Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we got the 2020 NBA Awards finalists announcement from inside the NBA, guys. So we're going to see who all these guys are and, like who's going to be eligible for the awards. I'm going to give you guys my predictions on who I think is going to win based off of the guys presented, guys. If you don't mind dropping that like on this video, man, 1,000 likes is the goal. And then, of course, man, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Let's get them in. And, of course, man, let me know in the comment section below what your, predictions and stuff when it comes to all this. Who is snubbed? Who is snubbed from,
Boy, it just seems
being
like
even listed?
in the hallway a few hours
Imagine
ago.
that.
Welcome you to Atlanta Studio J for TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by
Okay,
arbitrator Ernie Johnson,
is that Draymond?
Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Interesting.
And returning for his second day, Golden State's Draymond Green, three-time All-Star, three-time NBA champion, and
Is he a good commentator?
Defensive Player of the Year. Here's the triple header. Clips and Blazers.
I was just watching Clippers and Blazers. Gary Trent freaking killing him, man.
And then the Lakers and
Three-point legend.
And LeBron and AD both will play for the Lakers.
I don't think Zion's playing, is he?
Nice. Yeah. I've got something very important in my hand right here.
Oh, it's a piece of paper.
You know what this
Paper is
is?
important.
Leave early?
No, no.
Okay. Contract raise?
No, these are the finalists for the 6 individual NBA regular season awards.
Here we go. Let's get into it.
Finalists
Let's do it, Ernest.
today, and
Let's do it.
Get your thoughts on who you think should walk away with these. So let's begin with
Yeah, Draymond's gonna be biased, so
NBA Rookie of the
Ja Morant,
Year.
100%.
So here are the 3
It's
finalists.
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant, Kendrick Nunn,
Good for none though for being on there.
Zion Williamson. Is there a question, Draymond Green, in your mind as to who the Rookie of the Year is?
No question at all. I think Ja Morant, he's played well all year.
That Jay Morant guy,
He has Memphis sitting in the A spot right now. Obviously, if Zion was healthy,
Or
he'd
the
probably be
Warriors.
Rookie of the Year with the numbers he's putting up, but you got to go with Ja Morant. And shout out to Kendrick Nunn. He's had a great year.
Yeah,
Nice move there.
Ja, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, shooting.
Draymond's actually nice to listen to, man.
40%. What do you think?
I think it's in that order too. I don't know because Zion didn't play. If he played, he's
Yeah, he's 23 games now. He
Yeah,
played
20.
19. He had played 19 games at the time the
23 games.
balloting was done.
He showed that he's better than most rookies.
How much did Ja play though?
Not a rookie.
Like 50,
I
whatever it
think
was.
Kendrick Nunn, Ja Morant, Kendrick Nunn, and Zion in that order. Yeah. I think just because of the amount of games, but Zion would have won the award. The numbers he putting up if he would have played the whole season.
He might have.
Well, number one, I think
It would have been
that's correct.
Would have been a
I
talk.
think it's easily Ja, and I do think Kendrick is a second.
Why is it like Charles Barkley got punched in the eye, man? Like, is that just like makeup or is he tired or what, bro? Like, literally, he looked like he got freaking like decked.
The New Orleans Pelicans
Some of the shit he says wouldn't surprise me.
got to make a decision soon
On.
on Zion.
Do they?
Like, the best ability is availability.
Sure,
That's
I agree.
Like, we've been saying that in sports for 100 years. They're going to have to figure out his body. They're going to have to figure out his weight. That's what they got to do this offseason. Because they can't, first of all, you can't get in basketball shape not playing basketball. And you need to know if he can stay healthy.
I mean, yes, that's obvious because, Charles Barkley, kind of a bit of a hypocrite when it talks about being in game shape and stuff. Man, let's be 100% honest. I guess probably has the best perspective, though. But, yeah, Zion was actually looking pretty good when he came back from his injury, and then we had, like, a 4-month break, which is pretty unorthodox when it comes to the league. So I don't think we can really judge the situation based off of this season because it was just so weird. So, yeah, I'm not really blaming Zion on that. A lot of guys didn't come back in shape. It's tough to do.
That's a really big deal. Like I said, he seems like a great kid. I'm pulling for him. And I'm going to give him some advice, and I don't know this. I told you the best person that ever happened to me in my life, basketball-wise, was Moses Malone. And he said to me, Chuck, you're fat and you're lazy. I said, oh, my fault. Nothing's changed.
You're just channeling your inner Moses.
My fault.
You're fat, you're lazy. Great.
I did not know I could lose 50 pounds when he told me that. He says, Charles, let's lose 10 pounds at a time.
It's all mindset.
And I went from 293 to 250.
Good for you.
I didn't know I could lose 50 pounds. Now, I'm not saying but they got to sit down with Zion and say, what weight can you play at and be explosive and be strong? Because if you can't help us playing 20 minutes a night or not playing 80.
I mean, he don't got to be the heaviest player in the NBA like he
let's
currently
move on.
is, or like second, I think.
MVP
At least he was.
finalists. And so you got Giannis, the reigning MVP.
This one is tough here, man. I've been saying Giannis for a while now, but you know, a lot of you guys in the comments, I read all the comments, guys, and like I said, man, obviously, like, not my like my opinions are not always going to be correct. You know, I reacted to some, I forgot what the video was, but I talked about LeBron James MVP, and I wasn't really giving the respect he deserves, but you guys kind of changed my mind on towards him, man. So, you know, I'm definitely between Giannis or LeBron. I still think I'm leaning a bit more towards Giannis, just because, you know, the Bucks were on pace to win like 70 games, and you look at the second options of both teams, one having Anthony Davis, the other one having Chris Middleton, and I think that's also a big part of it. I mean, James Harden's also fantastic, but I still have to go with the Greek Freak, guys. That's nothing against LeBron. That's just, you know, Giannis and what he's been doing this season in general.
Third in scoring, second in rebounds. Team has the best record in the NBA. James Harden.
Who y'all think they're missing, guys?
Third straight scoring title.
Luka was too injured.
34. And LeBron James,
Maybe
25,
Damian.
8 and 10, leading the league in assists in his 17th season at the age of 35.
Yeah, that's crazy, too.
There was certainly some buzz late in the season before the hiatus that, hey, LeBron is making this a race with Giannis.
Giannis's defense is what sets me
Who's
over
your
the
MVP,
edge.
Chuck?
Giannis, easily.
Easily.
LeBron came in a
Okay.
close second, probably. Listen, they were on
Then it's not easily. You can't say easily and then say somebody was a close second, because then it's...
pace to win 70 games.
Just saying.
They got the best offense, best defense. You said something too, Ernie. He's gonna probably be the defensive player of the year. Listen, I love LeBron. He's a great player and a great man more than anything. Great man. But you threw something out there, Ernie. Why you have to tell us he's 35? I'm watching these TV shows. Hey, he's playing great. But
I know, I thought he was 31.
Well, he's 35. Well, okay, he is. He's amazing at 35. But they got the best record in the NBA. They were in pace to win 70 games. In my opinion, is Giannis.
Let's go
That's
to
what I think.
Draymond, please.
I'm going with LeBron. I think the year LeBron has had, and you know, resurrecting that Lakers franchise, I think that has to stand for something. So I'm going with LeBron. But I have a question.
But just my only issue with that is that, you know, obviously the team's better this year because they got Anthony Davis, but, like, it's not like this is LeBron's first season on the Lakers and he resurrected the franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, I know he had, like, the groin injury and stuff, but it's not like this is his first season. I think that's important, man.
Does James Harden get penalized for the numbers that he's putting up now? Like, is everybody just used to it and that's what you expect?
Yeah.
So now no one kind of gives him the credit that he's deserved.
That's 100% true.
I think I see a little bit of that.
I think you're right.
Happened with Russell Westbrook in the triple-doubles after he won an
His ability
MVP.
to get to the rim.
We all expected it.
Player. You know what I'm most impressed about him, honestly, Draymond? Is he had the reputation that he wouldn't defend for about a year or two before the MVP.
Guys, I want to put it in this mindset for you. Let's say, let's throw out an NBA name. Tony Snell. Let's say Tony Snell started putting up numbers like James Harden. He would win MVP. Because it's Tony Snell, he's never done it before. But that's 100% accurate. When you get used to them playing so great, you take it for granted after a little bit, man. I mean, that's 100% true.
And
Well,
then all of a sudden now,
10 years.
and then, no, honestly, he makes a very concerted effort and he takes challenges defensively that I never seen him take. So I do think that I think there's a difference between taking a challenge or guarding your man.
Hey, let me ask you a question. He's third. He's second or third.
No, but second or third, but
He's
Second or
third.
behind Giannis and LeBron. What do you mean? No, listen.
you said, does he get?
He's third on the list.
No. But the question was, do we look by him?
No, he's
just put
third on the list.
We just put him there. It's not.
No, we
like,
didn't put him there. He earned that there.
That's true.
His name never.
We didn't
comes
just pick
up.
a name.
Listen, Kenny, y'all laughed at me. Everybody laughed at me.
Everybody.
A couple years when I go, I said, this guy is the best offensive player. And he's not a greater player as Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. But this guy here may be the greatest offensive player we've ever had. Because as great as Michael and Kobe were, they weren't three-point shooters. This guy is a better.
I mean, if I'm being quite honest, who I kind of lean towards too in that discussion, I'm just talking about like just natural score, can literally score from anywhere when healthy, man. I think it's Kevin Durant.
Three-point.
I think it's Kevin Durant.
I think James Harden could get 80 in a game if he went out and just said, I'm just gonna get 80.
So we're all agreeing on the same thing. I think.
Well, I'm just saying, you act like we said
He's a good scorer, man, but the efficiency, you know.
James score like that?
Like I say, Klay Thompson could get 80-point game.
Weren't called the same way they're called today.
Well, he gets hot. He gets hot.
Caveat: in today's game, he's the greatest scorer I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a different game.
It's a different game, but I said that he's the best we got offensively today.
We do know this. We do know this.
I think Durant's up there when healthy.
Saying that they have won it again. So it's Giannis and Harden and
Barney.
LeBron.
What? You asking us who you think should be MVP?
I had
Let's hear it.
Giannis.
Okay.
Kevin Durant's the best scorer, by the way.
And I had Ja.
Thank you, Draymond.
The best scorer ever.
Thank you, Draymond. Thank you. You know, Draymond's got basketball IQ, man. I mean, he does. I mean, we all knew that. I mean, he's always been a great player, very smart player.
In this era.
No disrespect to James, but Kevin Durant is the best scorer ever.
All right, let's move on.
That's a fair. I don't agree with you.
This is right up.
You don't have to.
The defensive player of the year.
Okay, so I was thinking Anthony Davis, but once again, I just feel like, you know, listening to you guys and do a bit more research about this stuff. I mean, Giannis, you know, Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert even. I wouldn't be mad if any of these guys won it, but I don't know, man. They're all great defenders. I feel like defensive player of the year is tends to be pretty tough to pick, you know.
Here, Giannis.
Didn't you win one of these, Draymond?
Yes, sir.
So many different great ways to play defense.
Gobert, this is always one of those, like, how do you quantify who's the defensive player of the year? What makes a great defensive player?
I think what makes a great defensive player is someone who can be on the floor at all times, who's never a liability on the floor. And so for my defensive player of the year, I got to go with AD. I think he came out in the
That was my
beginning of the
first
year and
prediction.
said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. And he's backed that up. He blocks shots. He guards. He's really held the paint down for the Lakers. And, you know, obviously they've played two bigs, but what AD been able to do inside and outside.
Yeah, having Dwight and JaVale does help. But so does having Brook Lopez with Giannis.
Oof.
It's tough.
Giannis,
I might go with
Rudy
Giannis.
Gobert.
I might go with Giannis.
Anthony Davis.
It's
I
either
just think
Giannis or AD.
It's apples
Sorry,
and
Rudy.
oranges is all fruit, but I think because the way Giannis defends the perimeter and the interior this year, you know, there he is on the interior, but then he will guard your point guard.
Right, can guard any of the five.
Point guard. There he is ripping. He's ripping Hardaway on a dribble, on a crossover dribble. So his ability
Well,
to
let's not
guard.
act like Hardaway can dribble.
Come on now.
Oh, come on, man.
No, he can shoot the lights out, but
Yeah, hey, he's still a guard. And he can dribble, so he can dribble.
whoa.
So I
That's
just
really
think
funny.
I would
Is that
give
bitch ass
either one.
Draymond saying that?
I think
Michigan State
Rudy
player.
kinda was,
Calling out the Michigan player.
Is third, but I would go with Giannis just because of his ability to play the perimeter this year.
But you can say that about
I'm
AD
over
too.
with you,
So
Kenny, because I think the ability, there's not a player he can't guard. I mean, he can guard a center if he had to, because he's big enough. But like, he can guard 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Listen, Rudy Gobert is a great shot blocker. Anthony Davis is a really good rim protector. But I don't know if they could guard a 3 or a 2 or 3.
I mean, they can hold their own
I
if
had Giannis
in
also
circumstances.
winning Defensive Player of the Year along with MVP. Best defensive player on the best defense.
Okay, guys, that is the end of the video right there. Yeah, pretty much all the guys. I thought it was also have like Coach of the Year and all that. I guess not, but those are like the big 3 awards right there that I really care about. So, what do you guys all think, man? Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.